Today, I'm going to talk to you about, well, you already know, presidential drinks, which each president favored the best. They like to drink this the most. And I can't do it without this. And today we got Paladin Brewing Hunter's Pale Ale, 5.7% ABV. Budweiser's 5. This is 5.7. 32 IBUs. Budweiser, I think, is 10 IBUs. So, it's out of Youngstown, Ohio. Actually, Austintown, Ohio. But crafted for heroic beer drinkers. Paladin Brewing. I went there years ago, probably about 10 years ago. I didn't care for the concrete floor. They had a big knight, a big suit of armor in a corner. That was pretty cool. And this is a 12-ounce can, and look at this. It fills this up. I imagine they're probably going to advertise that as a pint glass, but they're not going to fill that all the way up. They're going to fill it to that and give you that much head on it. Okay, shut up. George Washington, never heard of him. Dark Porter. So isn't that like beer? Why couldn't they just put beer? Because that, I don't know. John Adams, hard cider. You know, some of these people, I don't even know who they were. I was like, is that the president? Thomas Jefferson, wine. They didn't say what type of wine, but some do. James Madison, champagne. James Monroe, this is in order, I guess. French red wine. John Quincy Adams, Spanish Madeira. Am I even saying that right? I probably slaughtered it. Andrew Jackson, whiskey. Martin Van Buren, didn't he have the big mutton chops? Whiskey. William Henry Harrison, brother of George and Paul and John. Hard cider. John Tyler, champagne. James K. Polk, wine. Polk Salad Annie. Zachary Taylor, whiskey. Millard Fillmore, the same thing. Madeira, and screwed it up there. James, I already did that. Franklin Pierce, everything. He drank everything. All right. James Buchanan, sherry. This is odd. Abraham Lincoln, can you guess it? Water. His favorite drink. Andrew Johnson, whiskey. Ulysses S. Grant, champagne. Rutherford B. Hayes, non-alcoholic. Wow. James Garfield, beer. Doesn't specify which one, it's just beer. And Chester A. Arthur, ale. Grover Cleveland, beer. Benjamin Harrison, wait, wasn't it? Yeah. Tea. Grover Cleveland, beer. William McKinley, whiskey or rye whiskey. I wouldn't know the difference between regular whiskey and rye whiskey. I don't know. I'm sure there's something different. Theodore Roosevelt, a mint julep. William Howard Taft, champagne. Woodrow Wilson, scotch. Warren G. Harding, whiskey. Calvin Coolidge, I don't know what the heck this is. Tokay wine? I don't know. Herbert Hoover, wine and martinis. Franklin D. Roosevelt, assorted cocktails. Harry S. Truman, bourbon. Dwight D. Eisenhower. I think the S didn't even stand for something. Or D and Dwight D. Eisenhower. I don't even think it one of them two didn't stand for anything. Scotch for Eisenhower. John F. Kennedy, Bloody Mary. Yeah. Lyndon B. Johnson, whiskey, scotch. Cutty Sark, I guess. Richard M. Nixon, expensive red wine. Yeah. Gerald R. Ford, martini. Jimmy Carter, white wine. Ronald Reagan, wine. George H.W. Bush, beer and vodka martinis. You think he would like Busch. Busch beer. Bill Clinton. This is weird. 1 part cider and 1 part lager mixed in equal volumes. George W. Bush. Diet Cola. Barack Obama. Beer. And Donald Trump. Diet Coke. How about that? Now, I've had this beer before. Beer would be my favorite. It's a pale ale. It doesn't taste too much like a pale ale, but I guess, you know, what do I know? Oh, and I forgot one. My favorite beer is St. Pauli Girl Special Dark. They got a lager and they got a special dark. I haven't had it for like 15 years. And I don't know where to find it. I don't know where to get it. It's real far away. So, and I forgot, there's one for Joe Biden. Melted crayons. Cheers.